Hi everyone, thanks so much for joining today's live session here on Creative Ferry Academy's YouTube channel. Yesterday was super great with all of you who attended. You guys were like very amazing. Made the session so interactive and exciting. Yes, so I am Damilola and I'm a UI UX designer and tutor here at Creative Ferry. So Creative Ferries Academy is a place where it's an academy where we train individuals into professionals with all of our specialization programs. And the specialization programs come with a lot of intensive mentorship and a ton of video resources made by our different tutors. So you can check out the link in the description to find out more about the UI UX specialization program. This session is organized once again by Creative Ferry Academy, and it's a free UI UX session to introduce as many people that are interested into UI UX. So as I said, um, we're just going to be picking different parts of the broad specialization program, and we'll be taking you through them in different bits. So we started the session yesterday. If you haven't had the chance to go through yesterday's video session, I would advise that you do so because today is going to be purely practical. I believe we all have our laptops in front of us. Um, we're going to be doing all of the practicals together. We're going to be designing all of those screens together. I believe we're ready and we're excited for about today's session. Yes, so let's dive into it as um, as soon as possible. So feel free to drop your comments. I will be looking at your comments one after the other, responding to your questions, and yes, um, don't hesitate to ask me or pause me at any point in time um, with your questions. Very, very good. Okay, so from yesterday, we talked about design, what design is. Then we talked about what UI UX design is and the difference between those two words. We also talked about, um, we also created our design brief. So if we remember, we know what our design brief is, properly documenting what we want to work on for this session. So yes, we talked about creating an application that helps users easily order farm items or food items um, during this COVID-19 period. Yes, so after we created our design brief yesterday, we also went ahead to create our product survey. And as we can see so far, we had 18 responses. We had 18 responses. And yeah, that's not a lot, but I think it's a great start. We'll be reviewing this and we'll be working with this as we go on. Okay, so in today's outline, I want us to have a look at this. So in today's outline, first we'll be talking on UX design, where we'll be analyzing the user survey we sent out yesterday. We'll also be creating the user flows for our application. Then at the same time, we'll be designing wireframes. Also in today, we'll be knowing how to choose the right colors for our application, how to work with images, how to work with layouts and grid. Would also be learning how to get inspirations for our designs. And after that, the next thing we'll be doing is creating our first UI design. Yes, so we'll be designing the onboarding page, authentication flow, the home screen, and navigation for our application. Who is excited about today? So if you're excited, I just want you to type in, yeah, I'm excited about today's session into the comments. Yes, I want to. those that are excited about it. Yes, so we'll start first off. Yeah, let me see your comments. Let me see where comments come in. Okay, if you're excited about today's session, just tell me. Yeah, I'm excited. Um, Yes, the first thing we'll be doing today is our research analysis. So we'll just be analyzing the different responses we got from our survey that we sent out yesterday. As I said, the different research methods, we didn't really go deep into it. If you want to learn a lot more about research methods, you have to check out the specialization course. You have to check out my specialization course on UI UX design at the Creative Ferry Academy. The link is in the description um, of this video below, so do check it out. So yes, we're reviewing our survey from yesterday. We had 18 responses. So first, I'll go through the questions we had. So how do you normally get food items? That was the first question. Second question is COVID-19 affecting how you get your food items? Third one is want them to explain briefly if COVID-19 is affecting their how they get their food items. Also, would like to know if there was a if they would like a way to order like fresh food items to their doorstep, and how often do they use digital products? Because basically, we're designing this app for individuals that use digital products, so we need to know that yes, we are actually sending out the surveys to the right audience, right? Then lastly, want to know if there are any other apps or any other websites that they currently use to get their raw food items. Yes. Okay. So we'll be looking at the responses one after the other. So I'm just going to sort out this response by individuals. Um, Okay, should I take the summary first? Okay, so let me take the summary. So, how do you normally get food items? We see that 17, 94.1%, like 16 individuals out of the 17 people, get their food items from the market. A lot of others, some say online ordering. So, one person says online ordering. Okay, so is COVID-19 affecting how you get food items? So 70.6% says yes. Hmm. Okay, and a certain percentage of them says no. The next is maybe. So we see that a higher percentage actually have COVID-19 affecting how they get our food items. Meaning this app is probably something they will need in order for them to order their food items and it will come to their doorsteps, right? Another thing we asked them to explain briefly. So once someone said, "Okay, I'm not able to go out." Another person said, "I still go to the market as before, but I'm more careful though." All right. One other person says, "I do not want to go to any crowded place." All right. The next one says, "I can't go to the market at my convenience. I can go on the day citizens are permitted to leave their homes." Yes, that's pretty descriptive. Another person says no cash. Okay, yeah, so that's something. So, looking at all of these things, you try to figure out okay, what are the different points or what are the different things or what are different functionalities you can now add to your app, right? For instance, this person saying no cash. Um, when you're designing your app, you can put something like free coupons or you can put something like discounted prices. All of that you put into consideration when you're now designing your app. So to cater for individuals that don't have cash, you can even put things like oh share the app with 5 people and get a 500 naira voucher to buy any food item you want to buy. So people like that don't have cash, you can easily find other ways that they can use your app and like still get the money to buy the food items you want to buy. Someone mentioned that delivery comes quite late. Another person says going out is rather dangerous. Okay, I think the person means dangerous. Okay, so the next person says we have to target market days in order to buy food items because markets have been strategized to open on certain days. The last week person said no. Okay, so the next question is like, so I hope we all understand all of this. So um, when you're like sending out a survey, you need to ask your questions in such a way that each of the users' feedback actually has a point or a relevance to the app you're trying to build. It's very important I understand this, so it helps a lot. Okay, so the next thing is, would you like if there was a way to order fresh food items to your doorstep? Um, 40 52% says yes, I would love it. The next one says yes if I'm sure of this source. So basically, both of them says yes, but you see a certain percentage of people say they would like to know the source, and we also see that nobody actually said no. So if you're building your app, apart from just having an app that displays food items, people would like to know, okay, is the source you're getting the food item from, is it verified? Yeah, so something like that. So, um, yeah, sure. All of these things, when it comes to analyzing what you got from the users in terms of research, all of these things have to put in consideration how do they relate to your product, how do they relate to the application you're trying to build. All right. So the next thing is, how well do they use digital products? We know that we are designing apps for individuals that have smartphones or mobile phones, or people that use digital products, right? So they have to know that, okay, this survey we sent out is for people that actually use digital products, right? So we had certain responses here, and I had percentage of them say yes, I use digital products daily. And another one says I use digital products but not so often. Basically, yeah, I think all of this group of users work in this situation. Um, if there was anybody that clicks, oh, I don't use digital products, then you know that, oh, this particular user is not part of my user audience. It's not part of their user audience. Okay. So, is there any app or website you currently use to order raw food items? If yes, can you tell us? So, a couple of them said no, but then we have two individuals that mentioned some examples of sites that they use. So, be looking at this for there's something called competitors analysis. So, be looking at this for our analysis when we're analyzing, okay, why do users actually use this particular product that they say they already use. Yes. So now let me look at your comments. I know a lot of people are commenting. Okay, so Debbie Brown, you're welcome. I'm excited you could join us today. Deborah Dada, you're welcome. Dara, you're very, very welcome today. Ujus Media, yes, you're very welcome to today's session. Okay. All right. So I don't know if any of us shared out this survey to your friends or families or to your group of audiences. If you did, I want you to indicate yes in the comment section. Yes, I shared out the survey. Um, yeah, I shared it to a couple of friends. Um, yeah, I wanted to just indicate that in the comment section. I also want you all to also take your time to fill out this survey, because let's for me this product actually applies to each one of us, but it's always important to know that as a designer you are actually not the users, so it's also good to just let your users fill out these surveys, and you just watch and analyze it. So still feel free to share out the survey form. The link is in the description below. um, yes, feel free to send it to your friends, let them send in their responses and all of that. So typically in your survey, you would want to get like 30, 40, 50 responses, as many as you get. As I said, it is quantitative analysis, right? So it has to be a lot. Quantity, we're dealing with quantity here. Like, um, what's the quantity of people that agree to this thing or that do this particular thing? So that's what we're actually dealing with here. So that's it. Okay, the link to the survey. The link to the survey is in the description. Yeah, I might just check that out very quickly and share it to some of your friends. Yeah. All right. Okay. So there's a tool called Myro.com. So Myro.com is like a virtual white space. So as a UX designer, you typically need to have either a note where you jot down some things, your findings, and carry out all this your research, or you have a whiteboard where you just draw out all of these things. But Miro.com is a very nice what I call it now. It's a very nice application that helps you to um, it stands like a virtual whiteboard. It's a whiteboard but like with endless capacities, right? So things like this, you can create your wireframe. I'm going to get into wireframe, but first I want to talk about analyzing um, our research um, responses now. Okay, so if they do help me share this link is miro.com, miro.com will help me share it in the comment section so they can um, they can check out the app. As I said, we're working together today. So I want you all to go to miro.com and create your account, create your first board. So we'll be working together, we'll be doing all of this together. It is taking a while to do. I don't think you should do that. Okay, finally, yeah. Um, Finally, it's up. Okay. Mario.com, if you're there already, help me. Just say yes, I am there. I've opened it up. I've opened it up. Yeah, let me know once you're there. Mario.com. Let me know in the comment section once you've been able to open up Mario.com. Just say yes, 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 yes. So I want you to follow me as I am creating. All right, there's something called affinity diagram. Um, yes, it helps out as UX designers to be able to pick out all of these things and draft them down, right? So in Miro, you can create sticky notes, um, different colors, different, um, depending on whichever you want. Then you can analyze the things you got from your survey. So, for instance, from my survey, um, um, I was able to get that. Okay, I'll just be going through each of. So, from my survey, I was able to get that a lot of people use digital products, right? Um, so I'm just going to write that down here. my survey, I could also get that. Um, okay, how is COVID affecting how we get food items? I could also get that from my survey. So I would also be indicating that here as well. So, as I said, it's just a basic way of analyzing okay the different things you got from your research, right? So, different people indicated the different ways they've been finding it difficult to get food items, right? So, it's um, just you analyzing all of the results. I'm not going to take so much time doing this, but I just wanted to get an idea of how all of these things are done. If you want a broader knowledge of this, um, you need to like check out my specialization course on UI UX design. It talks broadly on research, different research methods, different things to do as a UX designer, and all of that. So yes, it's very important to check it out. So once you've been able to analyze your survey, you've been able to get different points from it. There are a lot of different steps that still come in place there, right? From your um, research reports um, to your affinity mapping to all of that. So there are different things you still get to do afterwards. Um, Yes. So now I'll just be going to what we have next. So the next thing, okay. So Kato Chow says actually zoom in a bit from Myro. Okay. So this is sorry. Um. So here. Okay. So this is basically how Myro works. You can add sticky notes. You can add your different shapes. You can pick from templates that you want to make it of. So yeah, like there are different things you can do on the Miro app. Okay, the next thing we want to do is our user flows. So how do we want our app to be like? Okay, how do we want users to actually um, move when they want to perform a task on a particular application or trying to build. Okay, what should be the typical user flow? What should be the typical user movement from the starting point of the app to the finish point after they perform the necessary action that they want? So there has to be user flows for how each of those actions are being performed. But first, it starts with the major action that we want users to be able to perform on the app, which is basically for them to be able to order food items and the food item gets to their doorstep. Yes. Okay, so I'll go to my shapes. I want to have a start. Okay, so first I would create frames and put each of these things inside different frames. So I'm going to name this research analysis or something. Yeah, that's one. I'm going to create another frame. I'm going to name that user flow. Right. Are we still following? If you're following, let me know in the comments. Yes, I'm still following. Let me know in the comments. Yes, I'm still following. Okay, so user flow. So here I just drew a circle there. I put a color. Okay, then I go and put my text. So just follow me. We're doing this together. I go and put my text, and I want this to be the start. Okay, so typically I want you all to draw your user flow. Okay, how? Okay, think about an app that you've used before. Okay, what are the different processes or the different stages you like followed? Oh, I downloaded the app, I installed the app. After installing, from installing, what's the first things or the first step you took on the app? Okay, when you start the app, what happens next? Okay, when I start the app, what should happen next? I should see, um what do I call this now? So I should see, this splash screen or the landing screen. Okay. Okay, so what next do you think I should see? So I want you all to comment. I want you all to comment. Um, all right. So when I start the screen, I see the splash screen. Splash screen is that very first screen you see with the logo of the app. So after splash screen, what do you think I should add to this my user flow? What do you think I should add? You can't see my screen well. It's blurry. Wow, how can I? Can you see it now? Let me know when you can see it now. Judith, can you see my screen well now? Let me know when if you can see my screen well. Okay, so from my start, I go to my splash screen. So from the splash screen, what do you think I should see next? Okay, probably some onboarding screens. Um, all right, probably some onboarding screens. Okay, what else do you think I should add? Okay, onboarding screens. What next? What next? So when they start the app, they see the first screen with logo. Then they see onboarding screens. Onboarding screens are basically screens that will tell them, okay, this is how to use the app. These are the different functions you use on the app. Yeah, these are the different things that have on the app. So next, after onboarding screens, what do you think, guys? What do you guys think I can add? Um, I think I can try to call it now. Um, Authentication screens. Yeah, let me just define it. So register account screen. Okay. Afterwards, what do you think I can add? Um, so from the onboarding screen, they should be able to either register account or log in. I don't know if we're still following. Let me know if you're still following in the comment section. Are you getting it? Do you have any questions? Are you confused? Are you lost at any point? We're just trying to create a flow for our user. Just put yourself in their shoes, empathize with them, be, like have empathy. I talked about empathy yesterday, right? So we're just trying to say, okay, how do should the users like move from beginning of the app to when they're going to perform the certain action or specific action for which they got the app for. Yeah, these are the things. So from onboarding, I want them to register their account. I also want them to log in. If they already have an account before, they'll just log in basically. So in register accounts, I can put I can basically just put the different ways, different things, name, email, phone number, password. So depending on you, you can decide to use only name and what do you call it now? You can decide to use phone number and password. We've seen a lot of apps that use only phone number and maybe OTP serve, not even password. Phone number and OTP. You just enter your phone number and they'll be able to like order. Or sometimes your onboarding flow after your onboarding screens, you might even want to take them, log in, register. Sometimes you might even want to take them to the um, home screen straight up. You might even want to take them to the home page straight up. It all depends on what you want as a designer, right? It all depends on what you want as a designer. You don't basically have to. There's no one way to doing all of these things. So immediately I finish the app, or I might just want to go straight to the home page, and I'm just trying to test your app. I don't want to register yet, right? So you just go straight to the home page, and you see the different items that are up for sale. Then if I go to home page after I can so let me increase my main frame. If you have any comments, don't forget. Do you have to put details in the user story or just high level information? Well, it all depends on you. Me, I like ensuring that I put in some details into my user flow, so I get the hang of it. But basically, you don't have to. You can just put register account, and that's all. That works as well. So from my own page, I want them to be able to um, add items to carts. I also want them to be able to um, view favorites, view favorite items, and they should also be able to probably depends on you. You might want to have a wallet system in your application, add money to wallet or something like that. So add items to cart. So let me just do it this way. For my own page, I want them to be able to add items to cart. I want them to be so after adding items to cart, I want them to check out. So from checkout, they put in their payment information, and then so I'm just pressing Control D or Command D depending on Yeah, just to duplicate. Is it Command D or Shift D now? Which one am I? Yeah, Control D, just to duplicate this. Payment information, shipping address, um, then a button to confirm order. You just to give your application a flow, um, just to be able to tell that okay, this I want users to move from this to this. I want them to be able to see all of this. So sometimes it's before this confirm order that this login and register comes in. It all depends on what you actually want as the designer, or what you prefer is best for your users, right? um, or what you think is best for your users, or what you got from your different user analysis. So I'm just giving you an idea of what user flows are like, or what they're about. Yes, or what they're about. So from the home page, you should also be able to view favorite items from the home page as well. You should um, they should be able to, I don't know, do a couple of other things that you feel okay is needed. So for this type of things, when you're doing your research, you can do computers analysis as mentioned before. So in computers analysis, there's something called direct, there's something called indirect analysis. Direct analysis, direct there's something called direct computers and indirect computers rather, right? So all of these things are what you put into consideration, even right from your research stage or your research process. You don't want to miss all of these things out. It's very important that you understand them. That's why I keep talking about the fact that I'm just touching all of these things bit by bit. So if you want to learn more, which I am sure that you do, ensure you check out my course on Creative Ferry Academy. Okay, so for the user flow, this is basically how it's going to look like. You just keep going till you get to your end result, which is okay, confirm order, um, then stop. It's basically, this is like how a typical user flow would look like. Okay, so this is not. At this point, if you have any question, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know. Let me know. I would love to know. Are you finding it difficult to use this Miro tool? It's straightforward. It's very easy to use. It's very easy to use. You just have to know all of these tools here. You just have to know about all of them one after the other. Um, so in case you don't want to use Miro, you can easily just go on your Figma board, right? And you have shapes here as well. Draw your shapes, draw your ellipse, and you have your arrow. I hope you're seeing this. Let's draw your arrows, draw your shapes, draw your polygon. You can change the size of your polygon. Um, yes, you can. If you don't want to use Miro, you can easily do everything on Figma, right? Yes, you can. You can do all of that on Figma as well. Okay, questions? Anybody? How can you get the course? So, Samuel, the link to find out more about the course is in the description below. Check that out. Check that out. It's in the description. Any other comments? Any other comments? I don't think so for now. Okay. So now, what's the next thing? Uh, All right. So what's the next thing? Let's check our curriculum for today. Designing wireframes. Designing wireframes. Okay. So before we get into designing wireframes, there's something called a mood board. There's something called a mood board. Where was I? Okay, where was I? Okay, so there's something called a mood board in design. It's just a place where you add different items, things like your inspiration images, things like colors, different colors palettes or examples, different images, types of icons you would like to use, type of typography you like to make use of. So all of that. So those are different things. The mood board is just to set the mood for your design. Okay. So for instance, I want my design to be about e-commerce. Your mood board is supposed to set that mood for that e-commerce feeling. So when people see your mood board, they should know that, oh, this person is trying to design something for e-commerce. Or um, if you're trying to design an app for a travel agency or something, there are different feels or moods that this mood board needs to carry that would tell all of these things. So from your mood board, as I said, there are different things you can add to your mood board. Some of it is inspiration images. So from the survey we carried out, some people mentioned supermat. So we're going to be checking out all of these examples that were mentioned. I'll just open them up. Okay, just to have spa. Um, who else? Okay, so I'll mention Junior One. All right. Okay. All right. So this is supermat. So immediately you come on supermat, the first thing you see is a pop-up that says select your delivery area, and immediately you select your delivery area. um, let's just click continue. You see instantly that the area is selected is here. So that is another, this is their user flow. So immediately it starts, first thing, select your location. um, so that's something you can put into consideration when you're designing your own as well. Oh, immediately after splash screen, even before onboarding, I want them to um, if it's an app, just allow access to location. So you understand. So from different research you're going to carry out, you're going to get a lot of ideas, right? So you're going to get a lot of ideas that you can put into consideration when you are designing. So from splash screen, you can say, oh, allow access to location. Um, if yes, if they allow, then you should proceed. If they don't allow, what should happen? So your polygons are used for decision making. Now flowcharts, just normal flowchart process. You can pick another color for it. Um, if they say yes, what should happen? If they say no, what should happen? Where should you take them to? So all of this is it's like a flow, like a flow chart of all the process you want your users to perform, right? So you can say, okay, after splash screen, it should allow access to location, right? So that's it. Okay, so this is supermart. So they have fresh food, which is something we are targeting. So they have a drop down for different categories of fresh food, right? So let's explore their fresh food category. Like looking at this, pick out what's common, what's the typical process you want to check out, and all of that. So you can use your normal um, screenshot to on your laptop, like print screen, or you can even get this screenshot tool that I use. It's an extension. It's called Fireshot. So just take a screenshot. You can use sniping tool. I think Windows have snipe tool. For MacBooks, I think Command Shift 4. Then you can take a snapshot of the page and take a snapshot of the page. Let me know if we're still following. So what advantage does Miro to have over Figma? So Figma has a lot of functionalities, and Miro as well has a lot of functionalities. There's a lot of things you can do on Miro you can do on Figma. There's also a lot of things you can do on Figma that you can do on Miro. So Miro is for basically UX processes like your research analysis, your usability testing, your wireframing, all of that. You can as well do those ones on Figma, but yeah, it's also good to use right tools. Other alternatives to Miro is what's the name of this tool now? I can't really remember. Uh, I can't remember the name of the tool, but I can share it with you later. So there are also different tools you can use. You prefer to use one tool if possible. So you are a UI. As I mentioned, there's something called UI design. It's also called something UX design. So Carter Charles, you need to understand that as a UX designer, you have your tools. As a UI designer, you have your tools, right? So as a UX designer, tools like Miro is very good for you to use in analyzing all of those things. As a UI designer, tools like Figma, tools like InVision, tools like Adobe XD, all of that I mentioned yesterday are also very important. So to know or learn about the advantages, disadvantages, all of that of all of these tools, I analyzed them in one of the topics that I in one of the lessons in the specialization um, course. So you can check it out there to really understand, okay, what tool should I start with, which tool should I move to, and all of that. Okay, all right. I can continue. So I took a screenshot of Supermat just now. I want to add it to my mood board. Right. Let's see. I just go drag it from where it is. So I think it says here. So I just dragged and dropped it here. So this is a screenshot of Supermat. Also want to take a screenshot of Spa. Um, how they put in their groceries thing. Okay, so I want to, yeah, this particular, yes. So groceries are food items. Yeah, not really. I want food items. So they have the category for. Okay, let me start from here. Let me see if there's a way to locate food items. Okay, all these are food items, but I want fresh items, or doesn't spot the right fresh item. If someone from our research said, okay, they purchased fresh items from here, okay, fresh. Yeah, they have a category called fresh. Yeah, so now we're looking at it. Fresh. So we have pepper, we have meat. Exactly. So this is the category I'm looking for. So let us also take a screenshot. Screenshot, where are you? Okay, take a screenshot. All right, so you just keep doing this for the different things you're able to find and all of that, and add them to your mood board. Also, all of a lot of other different things get added to your mood board as we would continue. All right. Any comments here? Yes, my screen is blurry. Okay, I'll try to zoom in as much as I can. I'll try to zoom in as much as I can. Um, okay. All right. Would one get certificate after the course? Yes, definitely. Getting a certificate from Creative Ferry Academy once you are done with the course. Just click on the link. You get more information about the course. All right. Yes. I want to look at what we have next from our. All right. So the next thing we'll be doing, getting ready to start our designs. So choosing the right. When it comes to designing, colors are very important. Like very important. They are um, colors are something you really want to get right when it comes to design. When it comes to designing, colors are something you want to get right, and you don't want to miss miss that. Okay, so for colors, where do I go to in order to get colors? So um, one place to get examples of different color palettes that people have used previously is on Dribble. So I go to Dribble. If you can help me paste this link to get design inspirations. I know getting design inspirations is like the last part I'm supposed to talk about at this point here. Getting inspirations, but yeah, I'll just go into it now. All right. Want to make something for markets or what do I call it now? Food items. Let's see. Okay, so most of the things it's giving me is fresh items. Okay, I need something that will give me fresh items. So your keywords actually matter when you're searching. You have to properly search for all of these things so that you get the right samples. Okay, food items. I think that was what I searched for before. Alright, what do I search for now? Can you give me a keyword? Who wants to help me out here? Um, okay, did we do? Okay, we've not. Okay, did I miss out designing wireframes? Oh wow! All right. Let's get to that quickly. All right. So on Miro, you can decide to do your wireframes on Miro. You can decide to do it on Figma, and depending on what you want to do, depending on whichever tool you want to use. Miro. I might type in Miro wireframe. Okay, wireframes. Okay, so I can pick frame. I can pick iPhone. I can pick an iPhone and make use of it. Okay, So also in Miro, if you pick that you would be using a particular like um, frame, especially for your wireframes, it gives you an example of wireframe to use. So I'll go back to my Miro board and pick out a wireframing template, right? So that I'll be able to get all of the full potentials when it comes to wireframing. You see how these wireframes are done, see how all of these screens appear. Okay, so just copy this. I've used this board for different wireframes, and yeah, I'll just use it to explain what I'll be explaining now. Okay, so I want to make an app. Let's say I'm fresh. Let's call it fresh food. Let's call it fresh food. All right. So here we want them to see the onboarding screens. So things like okay, fresh food. What else do we want them to see? Get fresh food items. So no more going out to the markets. Get fresh food items delivered to your doorstep. So you can decide to do your wireframes. Oh, and my role, I'll be doing um, them here on Figma. So let's create a frame. Let's use an iPhone frame. Okay, I mentioned how to create a frame yesterday. So just click on frame, click on the size of frame you want to create. This is an iPhone frame. Okay, so the first screen I'm adding a text that's called fresh food. And change your fonts here. And change your fonts here. I'll be using Poppins font. I want my logo to be bold a bit. Alright, I'm just going to duplicate this, Control D. Yeah. So wireframes are basically a layout of your particular application that you're trying to build without you thinking about the text, or without you thinking about colors, without you thinking about some of those certain things that are um, that can be done in the later process of the app application design process, right? um, Let me know if you're still following in the comments. All right. If you're still following the comments, let me know. You're still following. So did I create the mood board with Mario? No, I did not. Um, so I'll just be doing the wireframe here on Figma, and I want you all to follow me as I am designing that. Okay. So if you can use Mario, you can easily do everything here on Figma. It's not um so compulsory for you to use the Mario tool, right? Feel free, do your research analysis on Figma, do as many things as possible on any tool that you want to use. Any tool that is convenient for you, feel free to use it to do this. Okay, so I have a splash screen. Which other thing did I say we'll be doing? We have our onboarding page. So I'm just going to have some onboarding page. Okay, so you all can join me here on Figma. I shared the link yesterday. If you could not join yesterday, the link is in the description button below. So I want you to open up this particular file on Figma and join me as I'll be designing. I'll be giving some people edit access. I can see Charles here already. So I'll be giving him edit access. So he'll be joining me here as I'm designing. I can who else is joining the board? As soon as you come on board, just let me know. I'll be giving you edit access so you can join me as I'm designing. Okay, so here I want to have some illustrations here. Um, illustrations, images. I like representing them with crossed lines. Just crossing the line. As I say, I don't pay too much attention to what they call it now. Don't pay so much attention to how the text looks like or what you want it to be like. You can do all of that later. So, but it's okay if you have some sample text you want to represent these things with. It's all good as well. If you want to represent them with some sample text. All right, let me know if you have any comments. Just call my attention to it at any point. If you're on the board, let me know. So, Lee Gabriel, let me see. Let me give you edit access. All right. Who else? Who else is joining me? Consider on the board. Edit access. Okay. Who else? Charles. All right. Okay. So when design, I want you all to um, join me as we design. So now we're designing wireframes. Um, yes. So if you don't have or no text or you don't want to bother yourself too much about text, you can just use rectangles to represent um, the different texts. So you don't waste so much time with it and you end up wasting a lot of time doing your wireframes. Wireframes are supposed to be done you can, as fast as you can. So you keep iterating and iterating till you're done. So you see how this is looking. People already understand that okay, a text will be here, then some smaller text will be here, right? Yes. Then you have some small circles here, just indicating that okay, this will be a slider, this will be a slider here about. We following. Let me know if you have any question whatsoever. Okay, somehow you're unable to click on the link. Okay, let's see. So anyone with the link can click on it. Let me copy link again. How do I share the link now? Alright, how do I share the link? Um, right, if we can, um, yeah, do help share the link. Alright, do help share the link. Okay, so those that are on the board that have edit access, I want you to duplicate this second screen. I want you to duplicate this second screen. Just hold the needs and press Ctrl D. Onboarding 2, one titled onboarding 1. Sorry, I want you to duplicate it. The first person to get to that. The screen called onboarding 1. I want you to duplicate that screen. Now we're moving on to our register account page. So here there'll be a text that says um, register account. Just click on the frame. When you click on the frame, right, just press Ctrl D. Ctrl D. I want to see if we get that done. We can't view it. Well, we cannot view it. Uh, so Dara Charles, I want to know, can you edit? Can you duplicate this second screen for me? I want you to see you do that. And let me know what's happening when you try to duplicate. Okay, someone just did that. Who was it? Was it Charles? Was it Dara? Who duplicated it? Alright, so one of you was able to successfully duplicate that. Alright, for those of us who still cannot view it, I'm not sure what's wrong. Let's see. So anyone with the link should be able to view. Um, Charles, don't type anything to communicate with me on the board. Type it in the comment section. Thank you. Um, okay. All right. So the next thing I want to do. All right. So that's how Figma works. I can share and give edit access to people I want to join me to edit. Now I'm giving everyone view access. Let me see if people can join the board. I want them to at least view the board. Let me see. Can everybody view the board? Can everybody view the board? Let me know if you can. Just that we're having difficulties viewing the board. Let me know if you can view the board now. Okay, Abraham, Samuel, let me know. Can you view the board now? Okay, let's just continue. All right. Deliberate here. Let's just copy the same text and use it here as well. Register account page. So what did you say will be on our register account page? Um, want them to put in full name, rectangle here, full name, um, email address, one phone number, fluent password. If, for instance, if you can edit here, you can also create your own Figma file. I thought you have to create if you created a Figma account yesterday, so create the Figma file and just design along with me. Just design along with me. Right? I'm sharing my screen so you see the different processes um taking. Okay, if you can open up this link, no worries. Open up your Figma file. I mentioned how to create a Figma file yesterday, right? Create a new file for yourself on Figma. Open up Figma and design along with me. So you can view my screen. I'm sharing my screen so you can see how I'm designing. Open up your Figma page or your Figma file and design along with me. Just go to figma.com and design along with me. Are we getting that? Is that fine, everybody? Let me know once you opened up your Figma account. Let me know. So right now, I'm just going to wait for um, comments. So I want people to catch up. I want you also to be on the same page. We have about 1 more hour to go. So yes, let's be on the same page. Let's open up our Figma account. We're designing this together. We're doing this together. Open up a Figma page. At the end of the lesson, I would like us to all um, share our Figma screenshots to social media or whatever place. So also what I did today. So I want you to open up your own Figma page. As I said yesterday, we went to figma.com, you created your Figma account. So today, just go back to figma.com, right? And click on new file. Click on new file and open up a new file. Let me know once you've been able to do that. Open up your own file. Once you've um, once you've opened up your new file, let me know. Just say yes, I've opened up my Figma file. Right, so I'm trying to see what's happening on. I think the comments are taking a while to get to me here, and I would like to see them. I like to be. I like to see them as they're coming in. Oi, Salam. If you can't view it, it's fine. I'll be sharing my screen from here. I want you to open up your own Figma file. Omalayo, same thing. I want you to do that. Create your own Figma file, then follow me as I'm designing, so you know that, oh, I designed this today. All right, okay, yes, created. Abraham was created. Carter Child was created. Awesome. Dara, let me know what you created. Omalayo created. Okay. Samuel, let me know, have you created yours? Wujud Media created his. Or has. Great. Yes, I think that's pretty amazing. I'd like to see. Okay, yes, created. Okay. All right. Adekolata was also created is. All right. All right. Um, yes. Okay. So the comments are up to date. Register account page. We also want a welcome back page or a login page where they just put in maybe phone number and password, a phone number and email address depending on which one depending on which one we want them to provide. So don't forget, from our onboarding page, we mentioned that users should be able to do what they should be able to log in or sign up. So you want to indicate that here. You want users to be able to log in or sign up. So I'll just be waiting a while. For those of us that want to catch up with me. All right, it is created yours. Just catch up with me. Good. So create your splash screen. Yes, just put the name of any name you want to use for your app. Put it there. The onboarding. You should have an image. It should have an heading text, a sub-heading text. You should have these three um, sliding dots. Yeah, and have these three sliding dots. hmm So yes, moving this, my button. So whichever sizes you want to use, feel free to make use of it. Let me know when you get to where I am. If you have any comments, if you're finding it difficult to use any tool. So I mentioned all of the tools are here. This is where you create your frame. This is where you create your shapes. This is for text. Yes, let's do that. Let's do that. So, my own page, I want them to be able to search. I want them to be able to search. Um, so here I'm just going to represent my search. There'll be a search icon here. Let me just try to design a search icon for myself here. Let me know if you are, if at any point you get lost. Just don't forget to call my attention at any point. Duplicating has been very useful. So I've reached register account. Okay, good. I'm waiting for the others. I'm waiting for the others. Let's see. Let's see what you're coming up with. So Control C, Control V, it all works fine. Copy and paste as many items as you can copy and paste. Don't forget, just copy and paste it and reuse it. Okay. Um. All right. So in wireframing, it's very essential. You don't pay too much attention to colors. So just stick with grays, stick with a couple of and let me not say black. I've been using black here, which I probably is not true, but yeah, stick with a couple of grays and just keep using it. Um yeah, just keep using it to create your wireframe. I want them to be able to search and I want them to see some rectangles with images. Okay, I don't know if okay, I'm just going to duplicate this. I want them to see some rectangles with images of the items. And okay, images of the item, the name of the Hi everyone. Sorry about interruption. I'm back now. I hope you can see me and hear me clearly. All right. I'll be displaying my screen now for us all to see, and we'll just continue from where we stopped. Okay. So just have a look at this and tell me what you think. Of it's our product. We'll be going into the high fidelity now. So you can group your items by select all the layers you want to and just press clicking on Control G. Control G. Then you can duplicate as well using Control D. Already mentioned that. Control D works for you to duplicate your items fully. Just follow me through as designing all of these. I already mentioned how to make a perfect square when you're designing. Just by clicking on the rectangle and clicking on shift. A lot of things I'm not saying. There are a lot of things I'm not mentioning. We love every one of us. So yeah. Okay, so let me know anybody questions. Hoping you all have questions. Um, who is at the same pace I am? Are you done with your home screen? Okay, while we are designing our frames, I'll be going into the next thing, which is choosing your right colors. Choosing your right colors. So first, what I do, I check out Dribble for some sample um, apps, so I can pick out color palettes from there. Um, there are also different ways of getting color inspiration. There are sites like coolers.co. I would like Ife to paste all of these links for So there are sites like colors.co. I also use a site called this. This also looks good. Okay, so my internet is really messing up right now. But let me know if there are any comments so far. Feel free to drop your. Okay, I think my internet is more stable now. I hope, yeah, it doesn't go off again. I have to switch to another network provider. Let me know if you can hear me and see me. All right. So yes, I've opened up a couple of pages which I would like to pick their color palette. So look at this one for instance. You see this color palette right here. Yeah, I would like to use it. So I just take a screenshot. Yes, and I taking a screenshot of the palette. I I copy all of this, right, and I put it in another page. So my wireframes page still there, but I have another page called iFi. So this is the screenshot of the color palette I took right here. Um, yeah, I'm still here. Okay, I can also take the screenshot of this other color palettes here. Let's see the. As I said, I'm skipping a lot of things. So yeah, just follow me through. If you have questions, feel free to ask your questions. Yes, feel free to ask your questions. Don't hesitate to ask your questions. All right. So I mentioned Piccola, right? So Piccola gave me some different examples or some different colors when I searched for farm items. Yeah. So I searched for farm items. I got these different examples. I want to search for fresh, fresh fruit. Almost similar color palettes. We can have a look at this. Okay, so I'm just going to copy, take a screenshot, and yeah, let's bring it into my card. Right, so I have different samples of fresh fruit. So as I said, all of these things go into your mood board. Um, all these things go into your mood board. We have colors. Okay, the next thing, images. Okay, before we get to images, let's see how we can get some illustrations or icons. So I'm going to flaticon.com. If you help paste this link as well. So I want to get some icons from there. So goods, farm goods. Okay, no icons for farm goods. Just type farm. So I want to download a pack, an icon pack. Yes, you can design your own color palette. Yeah, we talked about that in the specialization course, how to create your own color palette. Um, yeah. So now I'm at flaticons.com. I just want to pick an icon pack that I can make use of. Just searching for icon packs. Okay. Right. So I think I like this one. Also like this. I also like I want one that gives me food. Food. Yeah, I think I like this. One that gives me food items. Yeah, I think I like this one a lot. There's gonna be more farm items than food items. I don't know why it's doing that though. Okay, probably because I searched for farm. Um, what if I search for food? Let's see. Let's search for fresh. Let's search for fresh food before. Food. Okay, so 12 packs of fresh food. Okay, so yeah, I think this will work. Grocery. Yeah, this is paid. Alright, so for icons, the paid icons, the free icons. Um, these are paid icons. I think I'll just stick with the one I got before. So I have to log in. So let me log in to get the icon. Right, so now I'm downloading the icon pack. Okay, so let's download. Let's download it. Just search for your keyword Set for your favorite icons that you want to use on your site. Once you get all of those resources together, then we would um, then we'll start all of our other processes. Okay, so I'm just going to open this up. Um, wherever it saved it. Okay, it's, let me minimize this. I want you to see. So this is the icons I got. I'm just going to bring them into my board. See how I just dragged and dropped them? Yes, I just dragged and dropped them. Alright, so which color do I want to go for? I think I like this green color a lot. I think I'll be making use of it. So how did I select my color? I selected the particular item I wanted. I came down here to fill, where fill is. Click on it. Click on this color picker tool here. Then select the exact point or exact color that you want. Let me know if you can do that. I'll do the same thing for these other places here. Okay, so I no longer have this here. I want to have some real text. Good. Yes. All right. Are we still following? Do you have any questions? Anybody? Any questions? Let me see. So I'm not getting more comments. Where did the comments go to? So this is the last comment here. Let me know. Are there more comments here? I think there are more comments here, but I'm not seeing them. Okay. If you're still following, I want to know if you're following. If you're following, just type I'm following, I'm following, I'm following. Seems I have to switch network again. Um, it's a lot of. Can I just go on YouTube to see all of the different comments available? Okay. All right. In this last comment, if you are aware, let me know. So now we're adding colors, we're adding images to all of these things, we're adding illustrations, we're adding icons, all of them. Okay, now I'll be kicking off my slash lines. I want to convert all of this to images now. So how do I convert it to images? I click on them. So select what I want to, or one layer. Click on the first one and select. Or just shift key down. Click on the others. And now look at this field. The same field where we're changing our colors. Go there. Instead of solid, you see image. Instead of solid, you see image. I want us to do that. Let me know once you've done that. Just say it in the comments. I've done that, I've done that, I've done that. Alright, I'm waiting for your comments. Let me know when you've picked the color you want to use, when you've changed your logo color to that color. Um, then, yeah, when you've changed these rectangles to images, let me know once you've done that. So now, the place where I go to get nice pictures, I go to pixels.com. Pixels.com. There are a lot of nice images here. So I'm just going to type fresh food. Oh wow. Can you see this nice, beautiful stock images? And they're free. Can you believe that? Can you just believe that? They're free, but all you just have to do is to like acknowledge the person that has the picture and you're free to use it. Yes, I like this first. Free download. Yes, so look at this. You have to say thanks to the person. You can donate if you want and thank the person on Twitter or Instagram. Yeah, or if you're using it in an article or something, you can just put the text there beneath it that okay, this was the person that has this image. Yeah, so anytime you're using anything free, it's always very nice if you can acknowledge whoever made it free, whoever did all of the work to ensure that you could get that thing for free. The same thing goes for the icons we downloaded the other time. It's also here. Um, Free for personal and commercial with attribution. So attribution is like acknowledgement, just to acknowledge whoever like did this great work to put it out here for us to be able to use it for free. Alright, so we've got first image. We need a couple of other images. Right, let me download a few others. Image. Okay. Alright, all of these are nice, sweet, clean images. Um, Very wonderful images here. You can see all of these colorful, nice images. So your choice of images actually affect how your design will look like. Your choice of icons, your choice of colors, your choice of all of these things affect how your design would look like actually. So you need to put all of these things into consideration when you are designing. When you're designing, it's very important. So I'm just saving a bunch of images. So I'll be making use of it. This banana looks cool. Content rather. So I'm just saving a couple of images so I'll use it when designing. Okay, let's just some fresh food for me. There's tomatoes, some pepper, there's rice. Let me see, rice. You can search for specific items too. So now I just search for rice. Um, one flour rice, rice grains. Okay. Um, normal rice grains. Okay, what am I not seeing? Rice grains now. Okay, so I'm not seeing rice grains. Let me see beans. Beans. Okay. Different colors of beans. That's not one. I want some more beans. Like, yes. All right, so sometimes as a designer, you probably need to have your own collection of photographs or images that you'll be using. Yeah, always note that sometimes you won't find the perfect image that you need online. You have to design yours yourself. Okay, so let's continue designing. We've gotten some images. Let's just continue designing. Okay, so you can just drag and drop sometimes into your design board, but you see how it's like just covered the whole thing. All right, so this particular one, click on it, then let's drag and drop this into here. So I have a more colorful one. I don't know if this is it. Okay, you can see how our site is becoming all nice and wonderful. Yeah, no, I want you to just fit into this. Good. Yeah, what else? It's like top one. Yeah, now use this here. So you can feel free to use images pertaining to your particular words or text. Always ensure you're picking out text, you're picking out wordings that you would want to use or you want them to use. Okay, so in some onboarding screens, it should give users the ability to be able to skip if they're not interested in seeing all of this. Right, so I'm just giving them the ability to skip. Same here. And here, one thing that's need to. Also, don't forget on your phone, there's always this, what do I call it now? When I say navbar, let me take it out for now, just so you all understand this perfectly well. Are we following? Are we seeing how our design is coming out? Are we also designing ours? So you see how I've been able to come from my splash screen to my own budding screens and how they're all looking nice and beautiful and all of that. Yeah. So I want us to be able to achieve that before we leave today. We'll be rounding up shortly. At the same time, I want your questions to come on in. I want you to yeah, keep asking your questions. Keep asking your questions. I'm just doing some touch-ups to design. Yeah. When it comes to colors, when it comes to using images, when it comes to using icons, each or every of these um, topics have their own section or lesson in the specialization course. As I want you to check out my course on Creative Ferry Academy. The link is below in the description. Don't forget. So I'm not really elaborating on all of these things because we have like limited time. I think now we have about 6 minutes to just round up. So I want to get our questions. I want us to ask our questions. Um, Today I've probably touched upon all of these things. So let me just check out our curriculum for today if there's anything left. Okay, so we said choosing the right colors, working with images, layouts, and grid. Okay, I did not touch that layouts and grid. So let me do that quickly. So layout is just for you to be able to properly align your elements, right? Be able to ensure that they're straight on a straight line, all of that. So there's a function of Figma called layout grid, where you can add particular layouts you want to use. Right. So yeah, you can add the layouts you want to use, and you get to align your elements both horizontally, vertically. The different types of layouts you might want to use, the different type of grid system them, you want to check out the scholar grade, hierarchical grade, modular grade. Um, there are a lot, the manuscript grade. If you want to find out the different types of grades that are available, you might as well check out specialization because yes, ensure you do that. Ensure you do that. I talked about all of that in detail. I talked about all of that in detail. Okay, let me still check from our curriculum for today. What else do we have? Getting inspirations. Yes, I mentioned I get inspirations from Dribble. So there are also other sites to get inspirations. There are like tons of other design sites. You get a lot of designs that different people, different designers have also done. As you can see, there are like different tons and tons of designs here for us to look at and to be able to get an idea of what we want to design or how other people have designed this particular thing that you want to design. Okay, let me still see what else. So designing onboarding page, we've done that. Designing the authentication flow, we've done that. Designing the home screen, and designing the navigation. I think those are the two we have left. I can try to rush up on that now. At the same time, we can continue from that tomorrow. But now I want to get your questions. I want to see your questions coming. I believe we're all designing. We're all trying to like design and come up with our own designs. But yeah, let me see the awesome thing you come up with. I can't wait to see what each and every one of us will come up with. I am so excited to see what we're going to come up with. Yeah, I really want to see what we're going to come up with. Um, Let me know any questions, any questions. I would really like have our questions. I don't want to go without answering questions. I know yesterday I couldn't take so much questions, but I want to take some questions today before leaving. I'll take some questions today before leaving. I'll take some questions. So I want you all to ask questions with question. This could be a very nice logo. Hmm. You see how the ideas come. It does come from you like doing a couple of things like how does this look like for a logo? Isn't it like doesn't it look like it's like let's look at fresh. Yes. So let's see. Um Questions that are coming in. I don't know. Uh, Questions that are coming in. Let's see. Questions. I want to answer your question. I really want to answer your question. That because it was like really straightforward. Run a program. Straightforward. Yeah, yeah, let's see. I think everything was pretty clear. Is there questions? I really want to have questions. But don't worry, you can put your questions in the comment section. Yeah, I'm going to answer them as I see them. Yeah, I will keep answering your questions as I see them. I'm just trying to make my platform look just plain. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Just getting all of the background. I think I'm gonna make it lighter. Let me try 20. Let me try 10. having them here and there. Um, that is trick. You can just have them. Let's see having them at the bottom how they look. Um, just thinking about different ways to be creative about this. All right, question. Okay, yeah. Thanks for answering that. To Charles. Yeah, you can transfer to mine. It's nice for illustrations that can be edited. So you can get illustrations at freepik.com. Freepik is the nice place to get illustrations. Yeah, nice illustration. If it helps, share the link. So you can have that. So I don't compare to yeah, that works best for you. Pick the one that works best for you. Each and every one of them have their unique purposes, have unique things, functionalities that they make up or that they have that they do. There's some unique functionalities in one might not have. Depending on what you are looking out for, that's what you use to decide which to make it. So I use as many tools as I can. Yeah, as guidance. There is none. Okay, let me see if I can finish up with this page of mine. And yeah. Okay, so there's something on female components. It helps you so that you don't have to repeat some certain things over and over. And it helps you. I won't be talking about that now. I would just be hoping that um, you all take the specialization course so you have an idea of what I mean by that. Okay, let's see this. Uh, Trying to finish up with this. Right. Okay. Give me something. Oh, that doesn't look so big. Alright, I'm going to try using um, going to try using 35, making it my green color, change the radius 7, or passively. I hope I'm not confusing anybody right now. To be nice, if you have questions, you can answer questions at any point in time. Alright, this is tomatoes. What's the price? The price is what do I call it now? The price is $3 or 300 naira. Now I'm going to underline my text. I'm going to make the price more bold. This is supposed to be a love icon. So we're going to find a love icon here. Love. Is it a must to finish well for me before prototyping? So we've not started prototyping yet. We're just doing the I5 of the design, adding colors. But it's always very important to have your wireframes done so that your stakeholders can give you a buy-in, so they can buy into all of your ideas before you even continue with that. So you see, it's much easier. Like if you see how we have our, what do you call it now, our frames, we can easily change all of these things at any point without thinking, oh, I have to apply color here or there or all that. Change them as many times as possible until you're satisfied with, yes, this is what I want for my app. So you can keep iterating on wireframes until you and your clients and your stakeholders all conclude that, okay, this is what we want. Then you go ahead to create your color system and all of that before you now move ahead to creating your before you move ahead to creating your designs here now. So I want to choose a design, um, banana. Okay, strawberries. So if we have used the tool that I mentioned, which is the components tool, all of these things will reflect in all of these extra things that we mentioned here. Um, yeah. Okay. All right. So I have bananas. I said I needed a love icon. Okay, so I have my love icon. I'm uploading it. Um, Going back to my design, bringing my love, changing the size. Yeah, I have my love now. I have my love, 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 love. My love icons here. Where should I put it? So some marks where they put it beside the price. Beside the price. Okay, beside the price. Alright, so this here, um, color was the green. Okay, I believe we understand that. Any further questions? Alright, in Figma, there's something called shadows. Um, Being able to understand how to use shadows is a spell skill that I believe everyone should have. Yeah, I talked about shadows, um, well, specialization program, and I want you all to really understand how shadows work as well. So yeah, all these things, you just keep aligning them so you get what you want. Um, yeah, so you get what you want. Very important to understand all of these things. Okay. Since there are no questions, I don't think any other person has questions. Let me see. Any further questions? No questions. Right, so I think it's pretty much covered everything. The last thing we did not cover is designing the navigation. Yeah, so tomorrow we're going ahead to design a navigation. We'll be completing these pages and we'll be prototyping tomorrow. And tomorrow I'll also be sharing with us some resources, what we should look at, and that. I hope we all enjoyed this session. Once again, I am Damilola and I'm a UI UX designer and tutor on the Creative Ferry Academy. And this program or these sessions are just free sessions that are picking out bits from a much larger specialization UI UX course, which is available on the Academy, tutored by myself. So I look forward to seeing every one of us tomorrow, and I look forward to you sharing your designs on Instagram. You can tag us at Creative Ferry, on Twitter, on LinkedIn. Feel free to share your um, design with us. Feel free to share your youth flow. Feel free to share your design brief, your you came up with on your mood board. Feel free to share everything you came up with today. Wireframes, don't forget that. I look forward to seeing what you all came up with. I know you all use different colors, different images. I would love to see what you all come up with. So let's see tomorrow. Let's meet tomorrow at the same time. I don't think there are more questions. If there are, I would love to answer them. I replied to you, Omalaya. You asked if it's must to finish wireframe before prototyping, and I mentioned we have not even gotten to prototyping at all. Wireframing is very important as a UX designer. It's important that you have your stakeholder buy-ins before you move on to even think about adding colors to the design. Yes, you have to wireframe your product and get everyone on the right track before you move forward into designing your iFiles. So from wireframe, there's still low fidelity design, there's high fidelity designs before you even think of prototyping. But yeah, feel free to prototype your wireframes as well. Prototyping is basically linking up your screens together to create an interactive flow, right? So yes, when you design your wireframes end to end, you can prototype your wireframes um, just like how it's done on my route here. You see all of these lines linking together. Yeah, that's like prototyping. Yeah, you prototype your wireframes so that you show your clients, your stakeholders that yes, this is the interaction, this is how the flow will work, this is how this wireframe is going to move from this screen to the other. I believe I've answered your question. So we meet the same time tomorrow. I look forward to seeing all of your different designs on social media. Well done. If you have further questions, don't forget to leave them in the comment section below. Yes. See you tomorrow, same time. Bye.